Hello, dear young man. I imagine that you are worried about your past and the bad things you have done. I know this because I have had this complex in my mind. I want to help you with this advice, so listen carefully, because what I am going to tell you is as important as the armor I wear. Your story, your past, your origins. None of this defines who you can be. Myself. And now I will talk a little about my past, without revealing too much, just enough so that you understand the depth of what I am talking about. Had not always this resilience, strength, and admiration that many have. Quite the opposite. I had a somewhat privileged childhood, I must admit. I grew up in a wealthy home, with parents who loved me and provided me with everything I needed. But life, as it so often teaches us, is a cruel and unpredictable teacher. On one fateful night, a senseless act of violence tore my parents away from me, leaving me orphaned and alone in a world that suddenly became dark and hostile. The pain, the anger, the fear, all these feelings consumed me. I felt lost, directionless, hopeless. I became a rebellious young man, bitter and trapped in the past, even wishing for the death of the oppressors of my past. But in the midst of the darkness, a small flame of hope persisted in my heart. I knew that I could not let the tragedy define me, but I could and should define what that tragedy represented for me. I needed to find a purpose, a reason to move forward. It was then that I decided that I would not be a victim of circumstances, but rather the master of my destiny. I gave myself body and soul to studying, to training, to seeking knowledge and skills that would allow me to make a difference. I wanted revenge, yes, but not just revenge that consumes the soul. I wanted justice, the justice that punishes the guilty, protects the innocent. And so, I became who I am today, a symbol of hope for some, a source of fear for others. The traumatic experience of my past was the primary factor that made me who I am today. But above all, I am a man who chose his own path, who did not let his origins, however painful they were, imprison him. Now, young man, look at your own story. See the difficulties you have faced, the obstacles you have overcome. Realize the strength that resides within you, the ability to get up after each fall, to keep going even when everything seems impossible. I myself have had many falls to get to where I am, and one of them showed me this symbol, the bat. Your origins are not a sentence, but a starting point. They do not define who you are, but rather what you can become. Use your experiences, both good and bad, as stepping stones to achieve your dreams. Learn from your mistakes. Forgive your failures. Don't be too hard on yourself. And embrace your scars as proof of your resilience. And remember, young man, you are not alone. I am here, along with many others who believe in you, because I can see the goodness and strength within people, even those who think they are lost. Like many in this city, we are Gotham's hope, the light that shines in the darkness, and together we can build a better future for everyone. Now, tell me, which path do you choose? What story do you want to write? Only you can decide. But you must know that if you just follow your dreams without hurting anyone or even doing good, you have my support. Tell me in the comments, what is your dream? What are your struggles? See you.